Oh shit.
Sheepy.
No. Fur.
It's sheepy, right? We have to do the whole interview again.
Just wait.
Just what I mean. It's like, yeah, guys, water drop lah. So hi everyone, my name is Raihan. I'm the interviewer of this. Oh hi.
Alright, welcome to today's episode of Just Chatting with Jowell Chan. So today we have
BigDaddyRai.
BigDaddyRai. Maybe we can start off with an introduction.
Hi everyone, my name is BigDaddyRai, also known as Raihan. I am a music singer, songwriter, and I do Twitch for fun.
For fun. Is it fun so?
It has been so fun.
Really?
So much fun.
Wow.
So much fun.
Okay, what do you do on stream?
Okay. So before, when I first started, I was doing a lot of games with a friend of mine called Shinji Kawa. We started together, and then we played a lot of games together. Then we started to do music together. Then we separated our music stuff. Then I do singing alone. Then I play the guitar. Then now that my community has grown a bit, I'm doing a bit more fun stuff, more variety kind of stuff. We do horror nights on Mondays.
Horror nights?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sounds scary, bro.
Quite actually.
You cry?
I know. I scream.
Oh, you scream?
Oh no! I feel I'm stronger now, but I'm not also at the same time.
It's okay, bro. It's okay to be vulnerable, bro.
Yeah, but Mondays are my ghost streams in a sense, and I do music streams on Tuesdays and also Wednesdays whenever I feel like it. But if not, Wednesdays will be with Shinji Kawa. Wow. We always do it together because we're always supporting each other also.
That's good. That's good to have a brother, man.
Yeah, bro. He damn bro, man. Yeah, I try my best.
So you were saying you do music as well, then you stream music also. So like, what kind of music do you do? Like when you say music, do you do like as a job, full-time job, or what? What do you do?
Oh, okay. So I used to do full-time music back before COVID.
Okay.
Now I'm just doing it as and when I have time. But the fun part is that I'm actually working in a music store.
Ooh.
So it's my whole life right now revolves around music, and it's been quite fun. For now lah, I would say lah. Getting paid well, got staff discount also. Yeah, but it has been really nice in the whole lah. Yeah, and I'm quite happy with the current standing I am right now.
Okay. How long have you been working in a music store?
Oh, okay. So I think I started in 2020. Just right after COVID was started. Yeah, correct. So like when it just a bit of that release, then people was hiring a bit more people here and there. So that was when I came in. I was 25, 6.
Bro.
I was around there. Yeah. Before that, I took a short break. I took a year break in between because like I think I wanted to try something new, and I couldn't do music at all at the same time because everything, all the venues were closed. Events was not doing anymore already. So I really went down to study else. Oh my God, I had a cat, so cute. Okay, it's like I did a lot of improving myself. Did a lot of courses online and everything else. So like on Coursera and all. So I took the time, that 1 year gap, to really sharpen my skills in a sense before I actually went to get myself into a proper job. Because back then, I was doing a lot of music performances, which just uses talent, but I didn't have those kind of soft skills that I think corporate people would want to have or would have.
What kind of soft skills are you talking about?
So like I took some Excel course, MC Words. Microsoft Words, right?
Microsoft Word, yeah.
And those PowerPoint courses and a few others also. Understanding a bit more about music also at the same time, and the business behind music also lah.
That's so interesting.
It's surprisingly you can find it all online, and I managed to do it within that whole year. I took so many courses. Yeah, so I really told myself that I'm gonna improve myself before I get out of there.
Whoa.
And I did.
Bro is certified, man.
Let's go. I mean, I'm not properly ish certified, but if you were to have a conversation with the people who are in it, I can at least hold a bit of it,
You know what you're talking about, and you know how it works.
Correct. I can also Yep.
Oh yes, Microsoft Word.
Yeah,
yes.
Excel, bro.
Excel, bro.
Some if. Yeah.
Right. So before that, you were saying you do music. It sounds like you played music as a job because of COVID. Everything stopped. What kind of you were taking gigs or were you teaching or?
Okay. So I think I did a lot of. I think as long as you are doing music, right, you are doing a lot of weird stuff. So I was teaching lah, I was performing lah, I was learning how to produce. So I was producing for people. I was doing some random gigs here and there, subbing here, a lot of weddings here and there. It's just really more of that kind of the performance life lah, in a sense lah, where it's really more of like entertaining. So it's more of like an entertainer kind of job rather than anything else. But it's really just pure working hard and just earning money lah. It's just work lah technically.
Right.
Yeah, so full on, really good money though. I tell you, if you work hard enough, wow, more than whatever I'm earning right now for sure. But no CPF lah. No CPF lah. But honestly, other than that, it's really it's just a full-on everything lah. It's a whole mess of everything else lah. And back then I was still quite young, so I was taking whatever I can and making full use of that youth, I would say.
Okay. So were you playing like every day or like every day?
There was a point of time I was doing every day. Like every day. If it's not night gigs, it's like weddings. If it's not weddings, it's like I'll have recording sessions here and there. So every day I will have like things to do lah. And I think that one thing was like it was really fun meeting people and all. But of course, I don't really have much time with family and much time with friends lah.
Oh, that's really all the time you have, man.
Correct. So like legit, I think even sleep was a thing because like I was doing production, mixing and all. That took most of my nights also and learning how to do it. So I think the whole idea of this is like the reason why I decided not to go back to that life is just because I don't want to lose my time anymore. I feel like I'm already competent enough to choose what I want, so I can spend more time with other people in a sense. Yeah.
So when you do nightlife, how was the schedule like? Do you do like because of the nightlife, then you sleep the whole day, or like do you ruin like your body clock?
For a moment, it did. I feel. I think because there will be nights where like days where I will have one afternoon gig, one evening gig, and one late night gig that ends at 3 a.m. in the morning. Whole day. And then after that, I'll be like when I get home, right, I'll just sleep until 12 p.m. Then I get ready for another day to do other things. Like if let's say I got appointment here, I have interviews here and there, I'll just go for it lah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was really quite a hustle lah.
Even weekends.
Yeah. Wait.
Weekends are the best.
What's the weekend?
What's the weekend?
Yeah, weekends, bruh. That's double pay for most of the stuff, man. 1.5 for some places.
Bro.
Yeah, and like the crowds were insane. So like you get tips for some places and all. So it's who wouldn't?
Who would want?
Yeah. So it's and especially like what was it, like those holiday periods where you can ask for more peak period kind of pay in a sense. So that's where most of the chunk of the amount was lah. Yeah, and it's really nice. Just that it really is when you are looking to balance it out, right? You'll be like more money or more time. There's nothing in between. There's no way you can find a middle spot.
A balance.
Yeah, which that was then, but which I'm so glad I could find ish right now. Yeah, I think self-control is the thing.
Self-control. Pick up the guitar.
No. Yeah.
Right. So how long did you do that for? Like, it sounded like you grinded for a very long time.
Oh, well, I think
Hustled for a very long time.
it started slow back when I was 16 to about 16 to 18,
16?
19. Yeah. I started when I was in the poly lah.
Oh.
I mean, I need to earn my own money ma. So I started slow a bit here and there. I did a lot of free gigs lah. Gigs where like, hey bro, I give you some, face value kind of like, you perform, you get a bit of exposure points,
Exposure.
and like, you go for it. Oh, like, hey bro, I don't have anything, but I will supply you food lah. I'll take it lah.
Okay,
and then I'll make sure I'll make full use of that so that I don't waste my time. I'll network, meet more friends, say hello to the soundman. It's like, hi, I'm Raihan. If you need a performer, come and look for me. That kind of fun stuff. So it has always been the growing process. Yeah, until I was 18, 20, then people started to call me to perform, cover subs, and that was when my nights and my afternoons get a lot more busier. Yeah, and that was it's kind of fun. Crazy at the same time.
It sounds damn crazy though.
Right.
Every single day since you were 16, is it?
Yeah.
16 it was a slower start.
It was a slow start lah.
But after that, it was like years after years.
Yeah.
And you just...
What's wrong with me? Why you laugh? Why you laugh? But it's really
I laugh
fun,
because
so.
nothing is wrong with you.
Wait, let's
Work
go.
hard, bro. But that's good.
Thank you.
But do you feel like during this time your skills improve as well?
I think I would say like during that, the most improvement I had was during that time. Now that, you know, when you study enough one, right, then you
Yeah.
think you're clever, right?
Yeah.
I'm at that point of time where I think I'm very good at it. So like I think no, that's why I take like small things like I take Twitch, I take competitions, and I take anything that would bring me out of my comfort zone, like my YouTube videos and all, upgrading my my production values and all, right?
Yeah.
I do a bit more now to put myself in a non-comfortable spotlight in a sense, to really push myself even more.
Try new things.
Yeah, because right now I feel like being stable is good, but it doesn't feel good when I'm the kind of person where I wanna keep improving.
Right.
Yeah, but it is comfortable for sure. But I think there was a moment I hit a plateau where even my guitar skills, my recording skills.
Wait, during the
singing
gigs era,
Oh no, like after the gig era.
after the gig era?
Yeah, it plateaued out. Yeah, and that was when I feel like I had to do something about it lah. And life after that.
That's good.
Yeah, but I think before that was really because like after a while when people start calling you, you get okay, good lah.
Everybody call me, bro. Everybody wants me.
Exactly. So it gets to your head and yang ma, right?
Yeah.
So I got really overconfident. But that's something that I learned lah. To be really humble.
Right.
To be really humble out there. Yeah.
Okay, so you were saying earlier that there's some overconfidence when you get a lot of job, a lot of people calling you. How did that work against you?
I mean, it wasn't a one-time thing lah.
Okay.
Where like my overconfidence killed me like in a sense lah. But it was like a collective of multiple events that happened, right? It just got worse and worse and worse. Yeah, I think I mean it's a lot of stories, but I think the one that I can share with you was like I was in for an event. I thought I knew what I was doing. I was doing the mixer kind of stuff, mix and all, blah, 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 right? While doing the mixer kind of stuff, right, I was playing, then something exploded.
Exploded?
Yeah, because they trusted me, like, that I can do my stuff, I was using the wrong set of mic on the wrong setting, in a sense, and I did screw up some stuff,
Okay.
with other stuff, because like when it comes to like when it comes to like the audio set of life, right, there is a lot of connections to literally any kind of thing, and like that event itself, that venue itself, right, had one of the most toughest setup.
It was very complicated. Everything was going everywhere. There's a lot of wires, cables. Okay.
So what I did was that I spoiled their preamp.
Yes.
That was a few $1,000s.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was the big one, because like for me, I think because I had money, but I spent a lot also. So when that happened, right, I was not getting good already because it was a file out already,
Yeah.
So my life was going down already in a sense, so I wasn't getting much really after that. So that was and they asked me to pay. They gave me the receipt, Wow, I tell you, so I just back borrow still in a sense
Right.
Yeah, and I think then after that also I was driving. Then I got into an accident. There was like another few other stuff here and there. So it was just crumbling down in a sense Yeah, and the accident was also because I flipped the guy off.
What?
Yeah, so it was just because I was very confident on the road also at the same time, So and then the guy literally just crashed and just banged me and disappeared.
Damn.
Yeah, so that was, like I said, a lot of things. It wasn't just music-wise also, because it just got into my head. I felt like I could do everything.
You feel like God.
Yeah, literally. I felt like, sure. But I don't know what I was doing anymore. Yeah, so that was so bad when I had to, that year itself I was spending so much money rather than earning. And that was when I told myself that I need to slow down. Yeah, and like I mean, I reflected also Then there was a few other things that happened after that also. Because after army happened already. Then after army, something else happened also at the same time.
What else can you share?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So like I think I was building up my confidence again all over again, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then after that, something happened, and then I was betrayed by a lot of people in a sense, and that ended me in a beautiful place in the army after army. Yeah, where where it is a beautiful place in DB Yeah, I mean like it's a story that I haven't shared a lot, but it happened, and it was it was an experience lah. I got myself even more humble then, or I think that was the epitome of my humbleness lah, in a sense lah.
Yeah.
Because I met so many other people that that was in for other crazier stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So like, and they are like, even though you're in the cell, right, you are sharing stories here and there. And after hearing all of their stories, right, and I'm like, yo, my life is like, honestly nothing one. No.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's nothing one.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like, why am I feeling so? Why
Horrible.
why am I so big? Why am I so small? Why am I feeling this way? When everybody else has felt it, is in it, is a humble person, it's a chill. So many walks of life inside the whole cell itself.
Yeah.
And like, it just got me thinking like that. I should just be myself. I shouldn't try too hard. And like the way they were telling me their stories, how they ended up there, like, and same thing, like this kind of thing, like we were just talking, like shouting over across, they were just sharing their stories, and like, I would just prompt them questions, right? Because like I was like, hey, how you get in here? Like what happened? They tell me their life stories, right? And then they told me what happened, what triggered, and why they were there. And I've heard so much stories that I'm like, wow, fuck. Literally.
So-
just, wow.
So like, when before army, when you're doing the gigs, that's when you went uphill real fast, then it slowly crumbled as you were overconfident and made mistakes along the way. Then after that you went to army, this thing happened. It seems like a long break in between as well, between overconfidence, the period where you're doing gigs, and the overconfidence. So I guess what you're saying is that, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm assuming. So in DB, that's when everything aligned.
Everything made sense.
Everything made sense.
Everything made sense. I believe a bit more in God also at the same time. A lot more at the same time
That's
also.
good.
Like a lot of things, a lot of things make sense. I think I tell this to a lot of people because like, I ain't gonna lie, I was young, I was flying too fast. The idea of that foundations, right, it wasn't there. So I went up just thinking that I could do it without actually figuring out how to actually do it, you know?
Yes.
It's like, you know 1 + 1 is 2.
Two.
But do you know what plus is, what 1 is, what 1 is or not? I know the answer is 2. Let me just give the answer.
The answer can already.
Answer can, correct.
But end up you realize,
Correct. And that's when I was put into a position to find out what the foundations were, right?
that's when.
That's when everything was, we just went down because it's crashed down because your foundation is just like one stick. Then you're so heavy. Pop! So it's really that. And I felt it so, I mean, no, like I said, I always share it with a lot of people because it's a lot, I see that a lot in my friends, my younger friends, like the younger kids nowadays, you know, that kind of stuff. Right? I cannot blame them, you know, we were all there.
It's energy when you're young.
Yeah, but I always like to catch them whenever when they are when they reaching their peak, right? But then they thinking about life a bit. That's why I like, don't rush, take your time.
I think a lot of people reach that point and they actually really need that kind of guidance. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say.
I feel like because at that point of time, I wasn't accepting anything. I was like, Raihan, you need to. I'm like, nah,
Bro, I am God.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah, stop it lah. Right, you're who you are. So it gets in your head. So I think it's and it kind of sucks lah. I feel like thinking about it also.
Okay, like when you were all the way down, like the car accident and everything, how did you pick yourself back up? It felt like a very, very low place to be. And how was it like? Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder also. I think the when I was in DB, I think that was really like that was it lah. Technically, like that 2 weeks that I was inside, I broke. I picked myself up. I got the guys inside to help me out. It feels like a spiritual journey. It feels like a mental. It feels like a everything kind of journey inside.
It's like you were meant to be there.
Yeah, it feels like to show me if I were to do anything else crazy, right, I would have been worse. It could be worse.
Right.
Yeah. So like I picked myself up really well down there. I think by the end of the whole 2 week inside, right, that isolation, right?
Yeah.
When I got back out, right, I was so thankful that I was only in there for 2 weeks. If I was to be there even longer, right, like the guys inside, they're in for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years. I would not be able to get myself anymore. You know, I would have wasted so much of my time also.
Yeah.
Because I messed up. Because I messed up so hard, and that was the reason why I told myself, right, I've already messed up. Nothing can bring me down anymore.
Yeah.
But this time round, I'm gonna try my best to make sure I don't mess it up again. And that has been the journey since then, all the way up until now. And I think we had this conversation before this, like how am I able to keep this persona and all. It's really just because of like whatever crazy stuff I went through previously, I would say. And like I said, I've picked myself up, literally hair follicles, hair on the floor, and
When you say you pick yourself up, when you say you're broken, does it mean like there was a lot of sleepless nights and you couldn't bear to look at yourself? Exactly that.
Exactly that. The nights when you sit down, right? Because like you're forced to sleep inside. Once there's certain timing, like you cannot not sleep one. They will tell you to keep on sleep lah.
They open your door.
They won't like they will like keep the cell door, go to sleep. Like, why you awake? I'm like, okay. But you cannot, ma.
Your brain is still...
Yeah, so it goes, because it's isolation, one thing. It's, you're in a solo cell, that's another thing. You have that whole night, that whole 2 weeks of night, right? You just don't do anything, right? And you'd be surprised, right? That if you were left in a room doing nothing for how many hours, right? Yeah. It will get to you. And for me, right, it broke me down. So it really broke me everywhere.
What kind of thoughts do you have?
Everything. When I say everything, like whatever beautiful and unbeautiful stuff. Right. It's like whatever shit I've done, whatever wrong things I've done, it got me. Whatever good things I've done, also got me also at the same time. Like what could I have done better? Like why did I help that person? Like whatever that I could remember.
Right. Very negative.
Everything. So there wasn't like even the positive thing also was not very good.
Right. So then speaking to this, the people who are there as well made you feel better.
Their misery made me better. I don't want to say that, but it did because like it showed me something that I would have never been able to go through if I was there. Right. And what if I was in their shoe? Would I have, I've done something else instead? So like it's crazy lah. I know like it's actually crazy lah. Right. Just now that I'm really sitting down just thinking about it, right? I'm like, I'm thankful for if I were to choose to do it again, I would go through the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. Everything I would go through, whatever stuff that I've done, I would feel the drop again, I would go in again. I don't care. Because whoever I am right now could have never been me if none of that happened. Right. Yeah, and I think right now, at my peak right now, I feel like I feel really good. Yeah, and thinking back about all that things that happened, right, I don't feel bad. I feel thankful. Yeah, it's crazy. Like some people were like, I had a shit life. Yeah, but I'm like, I had a shit life, but I enjoyed it.
It was good. I mean, it's good that you were able to pick yourself up and change that mindset altogether. But since we're talking about this, like, I'm sure there are people who are watching the video and like it may be a down point in their life as well. Do you have anything to say for these people?
Yeah, if you think you're going through shit, right, you're fine. As long as you keep living, right, you'll keep facing more shit. But you know what's the best part? Once you get out of that shit, you feel damn good, man. But even that also you feel more shit, but honestly, it's the... honestly though, you'll never stop going down. But whenever there's a downhill, there's always an uphill. Even if there's no downhill, right, it stays. And that's good. You will never have to worry about it being the worst again because the worst has passed. Right. Yeah, so never stop. Never give up. Just live your life. One day you get a break. As long as you don't give up on yourself, you're fine. Trust.
I think that's a good message. So, okay, maybe we'll talk about like...
something happier, please.
Yeah, happier. So what brought you to music?
Alright, so I think I started music when I was 12. My dad taught me the guitar. Then I taught my friends how to play the guitar. They made a band in primary school and secondary school.
Wow.
So it was a whole journey.
You were a teacher
I was a teacher and a band player at the same time. So we did a lot of performance together. Right. When I say a lot, right, we were one of the few people that carry on the life lah. And we also were the one that would stop the life of music there also at the same time. Because of a few things that we've done. But of course, those are young life lah, I would say. Yeah. But I think all that really shaped on what I wanted to do. And I think just thinking about it though, I think I'm quite awesome. Because like I'm still in touch with those people that I taught the guitar.
Right. Are they still playing guitar?
They don't, but
Hey, you find them, bro. No.
but you know the best part is that one of them recently contacted me because I work at Zeal.
Yeah.
Hey, Rai, I want to pick up the guitar back again. I know you work at Zeal. You think you can help me out or not? When I saw him, right, I let him try the guitar. Trust me, I give him VVIP service one.
Bro, come back to the light side.
Exactly. And for him to still be able to think about it, right, makes me feel really good. Why? Because like at that part of life, right, I was the person that made him play the guitar, and for him to come back to me, like it's a full circle. And all I can do is I can smile.
Bro, he remember you, man.
Correct. And it's like, how to say, if it wasn't because of that, I would have never met him again also.
True.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's a full circle. We'll never know what happens, man. Yeah, if you're like feeling shit, right, you'll never know what will happen. Tomorrow you get lucky draw.
Hey.
Hey, this kind of stuff I must say, you know?
You never know when luck strikes you.
Correct. And when it comes, like, you better be ready.
Yeah, you better be ready.
You don't want to be half dead, that's true. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you were saying you play guitar from 12 all the way to like 20s.
Getting old, man.
Getting old?
Hey.
Young lah.
You young lah.
I young, bro.
Oh my God.
I older than you, bro. So during this journey, how was it like?
Honestly, music has been, I mean, there are ups and downs, I think this is something I tell a lot of my customers also, and my now friends. If you pick up music, right, I tell the parents also, they listen to me very well. Right? You pick up music, right, your kid will always fall back on music, one. And you don't have to worry about them running around, one. Why? Because they'll be busy improving themselves. Why? Because once you play the guitar, right, and I tell you, guitar people got this ego, no?
What kind of ego?
I want to be better than the other guitarists.
Wait, who were you better? Who do you think you were better than?
By a lot of people.
Hey. Okay.
Until I met more guitarist friends. Then I'm like, okay, I think I should start singing.
Yeah.
But I think
sorry, you were saying.
throughout the whole journey itself, like I picked up the guitar by my dad. He taught me the guitar.
Yeah.
I took up piano by myself. Funny story. There was this girl like in secondary school.
Hey.
Oh, not bad lah, right? Tell you, after school I go play the piano. I learn by myself, watch video all, at home, right? I mental learn, She find another guy lah.
Hey.
That one old story.
Bro,
but I picked up the piano.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Then after that, I picked up the bass. My dad was doing performances and all. And he needed a bassist. So he taught me some of the bass stuff. And I did the bass lah.
Sounded like you did that in a short period of time, man.
Yeah, so after Sec 3, Sec 5. So Sec 4, then I graduated to Poly. That period of time was when I was playing my dad until I was 18. So that's why I started early 16.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, and during 16, right, was when I joined a CCA called Soundcard. That was when I confirmed that I could sing.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the last time I still have recordings of myself singing last time. Wow, rubbish. But I can sing the same song. I'll share with you guys of this.
Sure.
You'll be surprised.
Okay.
But I went for classes and all. I went for competitions. I won competitions. I didn't win competitions. I met people who were interested in singing. Went for classes together, and that really built up whatever vocals I have right now, lah.
Right.
It's same thing. I also hit a certain plateau also. But recently, I think the fun part is that Twitch I'm singing. I meet a lot of beautiful singers, great talented people singers, and also musicians also. And those right now are my inspiration to keep on going. Yeah, because like I said lah, once you hit a plateau, right, if you don't find anything proper, I think you're howling already. Yeah, but it's nice lah. I think generally music-wise, I picked up music production when I was 17, 18. Yeah, and I'm still learning now lah.
Right.
Yeah, so a lot of things.
It sounds like you did a lot of like music along the way. Like it took out a lot of your time as well.
Too much.
Feels like a lot of time. How do you manage your studies and music and everything else at the same time?
I don't.
You don't?
I have to say it softly in case my mother watch.
Hey.
Hi mother, if you're watching this, I love you so much.
You study every day, every night.
Every night. Just not whatever I'm supposed to be studying. Yeah, but for the first 3 years, I think I did really bad.
First 3 years of?
First year of Poly.
Poly.
Yeah, I was taking engineering lah. Come on lah, right? Engineering lah. My mother say you take engineering, don't take engineering, you don't do music lah. So,
So mistake already.
mistake lah.
Okay.
So I was doing engineering. First year was 2.5 GPA, dropped to 2 GPA. Then on my last year, my third year, I was getting 1.2 GPA. That was when I messed up my studies lah. But then the teacher gave me a chance to choose whether I wanted to extend another year or another half a year. I chose another year. Right. So at that point of time, my CCA stuff was done. I wasn't doing any kind of crazy stuff. That was when I also was taking a short break also at the same time lah. So I studied. I put in a lot of time to tell my mom that I could, and that was the only year that I think I graduated with a. I am a 1.6 GPA person that hit top 10% in my last year of poly.
Wow.
So in NYP it's called director's list lah. But yeah, I think that means I probably hit a very close to 4 GPA lah. Right? Yeah.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect. So like yeah, imagine me being in a room with all these clever ass people, right? You'll be like, wow, these people are very clever people. But to be able to have that show that I know I could study if I put my heart into it lah.
Yeah.
But am I gonna do engineering again? No way.
Do you take any jobs in engineering?
Oh, that's the reason why I don't take engineering anymore. But I did. I took it for, I think, was it 6 months? Around that period, I think. Right. During the time when I was taking my courses on Coursera and that kind of stuff, that short break lah. I was working with an engineering company, wafer company, that was doing semiconductors. No. No. It was depressing. It was repetitive, and the people there only speak Chinese or Malay. I'm Malay, no good. I Chinese don't have. I speak English also. I don't know what I'm speaking. Right. People come and look for me. I also imagine just a cycle of all that and carrying heavy stuff and just being ordered to to do stuff lah. That honestly I don't know what's happening lah. Imagine troubleshooting something that you don't know what's happening. How to troubleshoot when you don't know what's happening? Yeah. So imagine how. So that got me also at the same time. And then after that, but I still did a good job lah because I was still offered an amount. I said no, and they offered me a higher amount. Wow. Means I was either good or they're desperate. Yeah. But I say I'm good lah, right?
Of course, good lah.
Of course lah. I really give my all lah either way lah. But there was the first time right when I heard big money, big sum of money. I said no to big sum of money.
Must have been really hard. Like,
oh yeah, quite lah.
It's not so easy to say no to big sum, and stability as well, right?
Stability also because engineering company, because it's a sign, not contract, it's a full sign. So that's even more insane.
Wait, full sign meaning what? You stay for 5 years?
You just stay until they kick you out. Oh. Yeah, it wasn't a contract base anymore. Yeah, so I said no, but I think when I did say no, finally when I said no, I was no, I'm never slaving. I'm so sorry.
It must have been quite a turning point for you because at that point when they offer you that, I can imagine they offer you that contract. Then they show you the amount that they're going to give you. They probably give you that talk.
Yeah, for sure.
We think you're very good, you're very valuable,
thank you.
We want to give you this.
Thank you.
We thought about it very hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
But at that point of time.
Thank you though.
At that point of time, your thoughts were pretty much...
was it that
when it clicked, or was it before that you decided no?
I think when I was ending it up, it was really no. But then when they offered me more, I'm like, nah. I don't think I can take this amount of money for this life. So it wasn't a fair trade for me, I feel. So that was when I was jobless for another few more months lah. Until Sweden.
Hey.
Up my pay again.
Right. That's interesting. So, So I think I missed out a part here. Let me just go back real quick. So when you were studying that one more year, and you had to decide to study that one more year in poly, what did that feel like? Because I've had friends also during poly. I finished my third year, and then they're going through that one more year as well. It seemed they were struggling to accept it, that kind of thing. I'm not sure what went through their mind. Never asked them. Maybe at the time too young.
You asked me.
Now I ask you.
But my answer very different from that one because I think I've always had positivity in me one, and how was it when I was given a chance because second chances are very hard to come by lah.
Yes.
So when anybody ever gives me second chances, I swear to God, I will make sure I don't mess it up lah. Life has given me a lot of second chances, I feel.
Yeah.
But this one itself, I told myself that I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna put in the effort, and I know this time around the good thing is that I don't have any friends around me to worry about. I don't have any distractions anymore. So if I cannot do it right, it's all me.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm a bit competitive also, I feel, and I like to I like to make sure that I excel.
You cannot give up. That kind of
Correct.
thing. Give up is very
Exactly.
bad.
So now that I was given a chance to, I wanted to tell my mom that I could. I want to tell people that I could, and I did it lah. But it sucks lah because like when I was doing engineering, when I was doing the course like that one here, right, I was just doing that course. I didn't do much music and
During that time also.
in that part, just because I took a break ma, I want to try something else. Yeah, like I'm proud of it. No, director's list.
Hey,
1.6.
smart man right here, bro. But it sounds like you pick up things very fast and you learn things really fast.
Yeah, that's what I get
Because
also.
like you pick up the guitar at 12, you pick up the bass later on really fast. You even taught your friends. Then you got onto director's list when you had 100% focus. After that, the mechanical engineering company, the engineering company gave you a higher offer. It sounded like
I got promoted 1 year
Okay.
after Swilly, guys. I'm
One more
that good,
promotion.
guys. Sorry. No, I think it's. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for what I have. I think my brain just happens to click fast enough, lah. But I think the one thing that I hate about myself is that even though I can catch things very fast, right, I tell this to a lot of my new friends, right. Y'all might think I'm very clever and all, right. But if you ever have a chance, just look at me do my work, one, right. Actually, not very good, one. I actually blur, one. And I don't know what things are happening most of the time, one. Yeah, but I try my best to, in a sense, lah.
do you happen to just do it right?
And I tend to do it right.
Okay.
I tend to do it really well.
Okay.
It's like when I'm on my off switch days, right, where I just don't do anything, right.
Yeah.
And like my sister know me very well.
Yeah.
I am the most clumsiest person.
Okay.
I hit on anything. I walk weird. I do things like 1 + 1 is supposed to be 2, but I get the answer 3, and I don't know why. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, then my sister will be like, "Core is 2." I'm like, "Huh?" So it's just that kind of knowledge, lah. So like, my brain works weirdly. Like when it's turned off, right, it's turned off. But when it's turned on, right, yeah, it's actually quite good, lah.
Right.
Yeah, right now when it's turned on, right, I feel like I'm quite clever now when I talk. Yeah.
Okay, I sound quite clever.
Later when I go home, right, later when my sister hears this, right, she will laugh at my face.
Laugh at your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what siblings do, lah.
I love her, lah. She's my moral support in life right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
But earlier you were talking about a lot of competitions.
Yes.
Oh, we skipped totally past that part. What kind of competitions?
There was a handful of it. I think a lot of it was just vocal singing kind of competitions. Like back then, I thought my forte was not acoustic guitar and vocal singing, right? Strong vocal singing. Was what I thought I was that. But I joined a few. I won a few. A lot of them were a small time, like in school kinda. Small events that didn't have really good singers inside them, thank God. Those very amateur kind of competitions lah. I think the winning prize was like a chance to perform, maybe a Ray-Ban spectacle kind of thing. So there was a few competitions in there. I think the one that has always stuck to me really well is that, do you know that this beautiful face over here, right, won the pageant competition?
What?
A pageant competition, right?
What age, bro?
I was 20...
6 years old, no count, bro.
2017.
For you. 2017.
I was almost 21.
Wow.
I was 21.
Wow.
It's hot and beautiful, guys. But
still hot and beautiful, bro.
No, cute.
Hey.
So it's really, I think that competition itself was really I got a lot of ego boost in my life, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that was really ego boost, man. Because there were really good-looking people down there, tall, good-looking people, one, right? Then this cute boy won the competition. I tell you, people think I kelong lah, sia.
Really?
But I didn't lah. Very nice, man. I just happened to sing really well, and I think the questions was I could answer quite well.
See, you were smart.
That's right. So that I'm still holding the name of Mr. NYP since then because they needed had a third one because I was too good.
I think they were like, I don't think we can have this competition. We can't beat the last one.
Hey. See, you angkat me, I stress.
I bring you to overconfident part.
I cannot sleep already. Yeah, but that was one of the biggest competitions I enjoyed. After that, a few more things, then COVID hit, then there was nothing else. Then, wow, after that, I told myself I wouldn't go for competitions anymore because they were very nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, like, even at my life right now, right, wherever I'm right, it still feels funny because like it feels more scarier than performing.
Oh.
A lot more scarier than performing. Like, I can go on stage right now, right? I'm okay. But if I were to compete with somebody, like, I tell you,
Sweat, bro.
sweat water, my head wet.
Wet.
But I think a really good one was the recent two competitions that I joined was Twitch based with Cheryl and Don's cover competition. I feel so that was the two. I ain't gonna lie, there was I feel confident that I could win. Honest. This I feel okay. I feel not wrong. Okay, I feel y'all don't cancel me. Okay.
Okay.
When the results was being introduced, I was getting out, right? Oh, I tell you, I actually scared. Because like, I actually scared. Like the kind of feeling when I was 18, 16, like going up on stage, kind of scared one. But I was on my chair. Wow, so who win? I did my best, for this one. If I don't get through, wow, that kind of thing, lah.
Alright. Okay. For context, the competition was about sending a cover of their released music, so released song. And that's why he's able to sit on his chair because you film a video, you submit the video, and then Don and Cheryl, different competitions, they actually go through it on their stream.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting.
It was.
You feel young again, bro.
I do actually. Then like, I think, and the one thing that I think that I've learned from that is like, it's been stagnant for a while. This is like healthy competitions, one thing, and like the community is nice and all, and the best part out of it is that I learned something new also at the same time. It's like things that I feel like I was good at, right? I feel like I could have been better.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, like a lot of things definitely.
Even
and
after all these years of experience, you
correct.
still feel like...
I'm still consistently like that competition was just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
If this was released a few weeks later. The timeline very good.
Good.
Yeah, but it's just competition lah. Whenever competition hits in, the competitive side of me comes out, and the part of me where I want to grow and get better, right, comes out also at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like right now also I tell myself I'm supposed to always be improving.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why I took up the whole thing and just go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It keeps you young. It keeps the fire burning also at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, and that feeling like, hey, how am I gonna get through? Not. But it's
Excitement.
damn exciting.
Excitement, bro.
Really exciting.
Yeah.
I really now makes me feel like I want to do better. I want to do more. Yeah, I mean maybe not competition. I want to do more like my own stuff. Yeah, I've tried out. I like it. I like the stress. Yeah.
So now your fire is reignited. Really?
Bro, right now very irritated. Yes, very ignited right now. It's insane how insane I am right now. Like I during the whole competition period, I was doing for Dawn's one specifically.
Yeah.
I was doing 3 or 4 other projects also at the same time. And throughout the whole time I was doing her project, right, it just makes me feel like, hey, okay, I can do this, I can do others, I can do this, I can do this also. And now I picked up a few more projects also at the same time.
Yeah.
I was avoiding them because work is a thing and it's very tiring.
Yes.
Yeah, and like, but with that competition, I think the 2 competitions that happened, right, it just got me feeling like, honestly, sleep, I can do lah, Sia. I don't have to sleep one.
Yeah.
I feel really good not sleeping.
Oh.
And like the whole time when I'm doing the music stuff, when I'm mixing or producing, right, I'm just like,
In the zone, bro.
I'm just in the zone. And it feels really good because like I haven't been able to do much earlier this year and late last year. I haven't been writing songs. I couldn't write. Nothing was coming out.
Passion.
No passion.
No.
So I hit a block lah in a sense lah.
Right.
And now that everything's coming back in again, right, it feels really good. And I know it's gonna drop again for sure. But
it's a
when
cycle.
correct. When it drops again, of course, we'll take a short break and figure out what will happen lah. But right now, I just want whatever that I can take, whatever that comes to me, I take. I do. I don't care. Got time crunch, I write. Yeah. So right now, I am very excited with a lot of things. Too many things.
Too many things.
Again, like I just like it. It's the stress that I like. I'm working and all, but it feels really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that later. We want to talk about what you're going to do next time later. But now, you also took part in Dawn's competition. Do you know Dawn personally?
Now I do. Yes, I do. I do. I met her. You'll be surprised though. Actually surprised though.
Yes.
I don't know. Are you surprised?
I'm actually digging for answers.
I think before Dawn was a Twitch streamer, right? Before she was a Twitch streamer, before she was doing Twitch.
Right.
I want to emphasize doing Twitch.
Twitch.
She was, she was just that young girl over there, joining competitions. And I happened to be judging for one of her competitions.
Yes.
She was in the finals actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how it happened was that it was a Nebo event, Valentine event specifically.
Yes.
Because I used to help Nebo a lot. Trust me, if you ask me more questions, right, you'll find out that I helped Nebo lah. I had this organization, that organization lah. Yeah. So they called me back.
Okay.
Because they needed a beautiful man to say beautiful stuff.
Bro.
For beautiful people,
That's why you're here today. We need beautiful guests, bro.
Yeah, but I think so that was when I was really hired lah,
Okay.
to just judge and share my experiences also lah. And that was when Dawn came up. Honestly, I didn't know who Dawn was. I honestly didn't know most of them, except for some of the more often competition players lah.
Always going for competition.
Correct, those crazy ones lah.
Yeah, I
At
think you're
27,
good,
at
bro.
30 still going,
Okay.
So I respect that. Then this Dawn comes up, then I'm like, her voice angelic, very. Then after she went down, I told her a few things that she could improve on. Then she went down, then crazy people went up. Then it's like, die lah.
The competition was too strong at that point.
Very too strong. But I think, but that was when I actually knew her. Then after that, we did exchange some photos and all, met her mom and all, the supporters and all.
Okay.
I tell you, her parents were really supportive of her and all. We followed each other on Instagram, and I saw that she went on even more competitions also. Yeah, so that was when I actually met Dawn lah. Honestly, also another fighter also, this girl.
Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, you also fighter.
I old fighter lah.
But why I ask this is because I think Dawn mentioned to us earlier that she met someone in the competition.
Really? Did she say it was me?
Hey,
Really? Maybe. I will call Dawn later on.
Go
Like,
check
"Do you
the
talk
video,
about me?"
guys. Check the video. Press this box over here will bring you to that video.
Where?
Editors, please.
Yeah, but I think from there, she wanted to start on Twitch and all, and I just happened to saw. Then I'm like, yo, girl, you doing Twitch? Okay, come. I teach you how to get how to get extra followers and all, who to do and all lah. Then she did everything else, and now she has even more followers than me.
Let's go.
I tell you, to see her fly like that, I happy, yeah. It's like I'm a role model, no. I don't know, Dawn, am I a role model? I'll answer you. If you can, please comment below. Yeah, but it feels really good, and you'll be surprised that I joined her competition, right?
Yeah.
How the table turns, how the turntable.
How the turntables?
She judged me lah.
She judged you?
Yeah. For the
Now she judged you.
for the cover competition.
Oh, the turntables, bro.
Right. Wicked, sir. It is insane. Like I would have never thought that would happen.
Yeah.
And it's putting myself in that shoe, right? Well, I'm like, that's really fun. How really when the tables turn, right? This one flipped 3 times, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, and it's nice to be on the other side as well, I feel.
So you were on both sides of the competition before, judge and contestant,
performer also, contestant,
as well.
correct.
So, like, what was the difference like to you, like, when you were a judge? Was that your first time?
No, a few times already.
Few times already when you were a judge, like, first time. How did it feel like?
I felt like, who is giving me the rights to tell these people to do what? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But so the thing is with other judges, right? I was the young one, and then every single time I was judging, right, they were always the adult ones,
Yeah. There are definitely people who will be older than you.
And the best part is that I'll be like, so how are we judging this one? Like, how are we doing this? How should I say my stuff also? And then whoever the judge will be like, Raihan, you try this one out, try this one. Okay, next contestant, you try saying this. We let you talk. Or if let's say I said something like, okay, I didn't say something nice, right? Okay, Raihan, let's avoid this. Okay, let's try saying something like this. Okay, next one you try again. So it was a learning process until like it was nerve-wracking lah, because
Being
like
a judge is its own thing on its own.
correct, its own thing by itself, because you're no longer, because whatever you say, right, will affect the person also.
Yeah.
Like even the smallest thing is like, oh my god, your performance was so good, but I think your hair didn't make it. That kind of small things that they would sleep on it so hard.
Yeah.
What if they go botak when they actually have a beautiful hair? Yeah, it could be something as small as like your shoe didn't make it today, that kind of stuff. Like, oh yeah, you smile funny today. You know how that will affect that person?
That's true. On the stage, when you're in a competitive state of mind.
Correct. And it will affect so that because they are fighting. Yeah, and to be hit that way, right, is something that I feel even if I was there also I wouldn't like it lah. So putting myself in the performer's shoe and also a judge shoe, right, how I always do it is that I will always tell them something not very good. But whenever I say something that's not very good, I will make sure I cover it up with something on how they can improve it, and then I'll make sure that they know that they did really well.
So like a constructive feedback.
It has to be, yeah. It cannot be like, and yeah. Honestly, I think you're not hitting those notes very well, lah. But if I stop there, right, and they don't know what they're improving on, then I will be telling them, okay, why not when you go home later on? Same thing for Dawn's performance also. I told her specific things also to improve on whatever that she's hitting also. And I think for her it was her song choice at that point of time. Because it was a competition, final competition, and you know everybody was going for crazy stuff. So like same thing, I gave her the criticism, I gave her how to improve on it, maybe to think about it a bit more. And then I did tell her that I love her performance still because it was different. And it has always stuck on me lah, and that's what I learned when I was learning to be a judge lah, I feel.
Right, that's interesting. I don't think like a lot of people get to be a judge someday, kind of thing. So like it's interesting to hear from this point of view.
Cannot anyhow one lah, right?
Yeah, you cannot anyhow. Your words, you must choose them wisely.
Correct.
Then the way you judge people must be correct as well.
Correct.
And like it's a whole job on its own.
Yeah.
Whole job on its own.
And it's fun because like at the same time also I can tell them that I was there also. Like the way you're saying it, I feel it also, I understand, but this is how you can improve. Like I can tell that I also been through it. If I say anything wrong, anything weird, right, I tell you I cannot go home. People waiting for me also.
You, bro.
So there are a lot of things lah, right? But really more of like the whole idea of me, whenever I'm getting called in to do judging works, right, is to really give them the support to grow lah, because they're young talents. And I imagine a 29, 27, 28-year-old man down there just telling them, hey,
you suck.
Right, they will hurt lah, because they always look up. As long as you're a judge, they automatically look up at you. Even for myself, if let's say anyone younger was judging me, like, I will have to look up to them. Why? Because they are the reason why I can improve or why I cannot.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because they can see it, and they are not supposed to be biased also. Yeah, so that's why lah.
You sound like so earlier you were mentioning like Dawn, when Dawn was performing, and after that off stage, after everything, like her performance ended, you even went on to nurture her in a way, like not nurture lah, more like
support lah.
Support
lah. Nurture no lah. I think she's already good. She's a talent by herself lah.
So it sounds like you enjoy this nurturing process as well. Like,
I do so much. I think, and that's why I think the job at Zeal has been quite fruitful for me, because like you imagine, is that Misty?
It's Panda.
It's Panda? Okay, we're just gonna have her here. But I think being at Zeal, like being a salesman also, the fun part about working as a music salesman is that you're able to share.
Yeah.
I've met so many people. You'd be surprised that if you all know who Cheryl Pepero is, I met her through work.
Through work?
Yeah. Actually insane, right? If I wasn't working there, I would have never known.
True.
Yeah. So imagine meeting some random people to go karaoke session and they happen to be really crazy rich people. With followers, you know? Yeah, but she was the reason why I started also at the same time lah.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of fun story there.
Oh, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. But I think, but back to the nurturing side, I do have. Okay, this one specifically, I think whenever any young kid comes over, let's say they're here on a budget and that kind of stuff, right? I will make sure that I will spend the time to explain as well clearly as I can. Make sure their time was worth it. Make sure they spend money on the right stuff. Not here to cheat them at all. And at the end of the day, right, no matter, as long as they have that, they show me a certain kind of interest, right? I will pass them my personal card. Tell them to contact me if they ever need help in the future. Just because, like, I know musicians out there are a lot of aspiring musicians out there, and I want them to always have that a trusted spot to whenever in life, right, can drop me a text. Hi, I want to get a mic, or like, hi, I have a mix. Can you give it a listen? That kind of thing. And I do that with a lot of my customers, and I still do get them still. I've grown my follow counts because of that also. And I think the one person that I think that I can share also right now, if you all know who Hong Join is, he is a crazy singer right now in Singapore and America-ish. I saw his first mic
Wow.
And he has been thankful for me, like, because I was the person that, because we were in contact for a bit back when he was nothing. And then there was radio silence after a while, and he just pop.
Boom.
Right, and when I say pop, right, he invited me to his concert in Singapore.
Damn.
400-seater, filled up, sold out concert.
Wow.
And that is also another reason why I also want.
That must have felt really crazy, man. Like,
Trust me,
You sound a person that this mic and you just give like that one tiny advice, thinking that this is where you start off, that kind of thing. Next thing you know,
He is actually earning a lot of money selling music.
yeah,
It's
crazy, right?
insane because whenever he comes back, he comes over and right, it's like it's so wide, it's so cheerful, and like to always say like when it's so fun because like whenever he sees me, whoever introduces me to his friends, I'd be like, this guy was the guy who made me do whatever I did. That I'm like, I feel paiseh, but inside my heart I feel really good.
Yeah.
And it's this kind of experiences or this kind of like things that I go through, right, that makes my job a lot more fun, no matter how hard it is, or at least it makes the idea of nurturing really nice. And like, even if I did something small, like, that's why same thing as judging also at the same time.
Yeah.
Something as small as like, okay, maybe you can start improving your vocals by can make someone sound freaking good, and I
Never
was so
know.
good. You'll never know.
Never know.
That's
Start
why.
that domino effect and then
Correct, and
go,
it just spirals down lah, and it's crazy lah. And I think, I thinking about it like, wow, now that I've helped a lot of people,
right.
and I've seen a lot of people grow. So it's sometimes I think low of myself because like, I see them grow, but why am I? Like, who am I to be giving this kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are the motivation that I have right now also to like, if they can do it, maybe I can put in a bit of effort. Maybe not to get all the way there, but to taste a bit of it.
You're inspired by them as well.
I am, and it's a both way process lah. If I give them something, they grow from it. I see that, I'd be like, wow, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds very interesting. I think I've never ever felt this way before. Maybe I should start giving advice to people.
Why
right?
not? It could be a thing that you could do.
Yeah.
But then again, it could be a thing that you cannot do also.
Yeah.
But you'll never know till you try.
That's true.
Always try.
Always try.
Yeah.
So earlier you were mentioning about organizations you were playing for as well. Like I heard Nebo. You were saying
Yes,
mentioning
I
Nebo.
was with Nebo. So, oh my God, Nebo, if you're hearing this, right, I'm 28 and I still haven't gotten your card yet.
Hey, where's the card?
Sam, I know you're there. But no lah, jokes all there. But I've been supporting them since I was 16. So they
16.
Same thing. So I was doing a lot of stuff.
Bro.
I wasn't lying when I say I did a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So they will constantly call me for events, performing, a lot of D&Ds and all. So it's really quite nice. After that, from Nebo itself, I met a group of people also where this one is something that I feel a bit more close to my heart a bit lah. They are an organization called Inclusive Arts Movement. So what they are is that they are a collective where they put in able people and differently able or disabled people on stage to perform together.
Wow.
So imagine that I've been playing with them for 16, almost 12 years. Yeah.
12 years.
The reason why I'm also that kind of person, I'm a patient person, is because like I've met people who didn't have whatever I have, doing so much. This one I can cry when I tell you. This one really. Imagine having a drummer with crab stick hands, playing drums like a freaking monster.
Bro.
He's been performing with me since then. Imagine having a blind pianist playing a piano insanely well, having a deaf pianist.
How does that work?
80% deaf.
80%. Okay.
80,
Still can hear a
80,
bit.
90, honestly, quite bad.
20% left is also quite high.
Right. You imagine how crazy it is, right? To still be able to catch it up.
Yeah.
He is also the founder, also like Ron. He's one of my best friends also. He is the main reason why I'm also here at the same time. So there's a lot of people that I have to thank wherever I am right now, and like he's consistently giving me support, and it's insane because like you would always imagine that you're performing like everyone is normal, you know? You always see normal people on stage, like everyone perfect. But when I was with them, right, there I'm like, yo, these people who are disabled, differently able, having 90% whatever that I have, right, doing better than me, right, that's also another confident boost that I know I can do better.
True.
Kind of thing.
It's like if they can do it, you should be able to
Correct.
do it as well.
And like it has always been a thing, even until now, we're not doing a lot of performance recently, but we are doing some here and there. they are now my go-to band whenever I have a big performances.
Wow.
The recent one that we did together was the one in Esplanade, both concourse and outdoor theatre. So the drummer was there, and also the deaf pianist was there also.
Wow.
Yeah. So we played in a band. Imagine doing 3 sets of 30 minutes.
3 sets of 30 minutes. Wait, in one day?
Yeah, in one day.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was insane. I can drop you guys the link in the future if you guys want to watch. I recorded everything also.
Damn.
So we've been doing it for so long, and like I say, this is also another group of people that just thinking about it, right? We've gone through lots of shit together, and like even to see them, they personally, individually, they've grown as proper musicians also, and to see them being respected for their craft, right? Even though, you know, it's always a thing when you don't have something, like people always make fun of you, ma.
Yeah.
But this one, right? You make fun of them, you sure you want to make fun of them or not? That guy playing the drums, right, plays better than most of the 80% of the drummers in Singapore. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine that guy with that crapstick hand, can play metal music, bro. Can play thrash metal like nobody's business, better than any of your friends out there. And it's insane. Yeah, and it opens up my mind even more. A beatboxer that has no muscles on the hand. I think if you guys know, he's called Will Smith. He does basketballs on wheelchair with his condition and all. He beatbox and he's quite known in the market right now in Singapore also.
Wow.
So like insane. So that's why. And when I say that I do a lot of things, like these are the extra other things that I'm doing that's filled up my life also at the same time. Yeah. So there were a lot of like those were my confidence boosters also lah. But of course, the story of me hitting the peak also was big. Yeah. So there was a lot lah.
Right. So, was there any other like, okay, what I know is that right now you're playing for Tampines, at Tampines Hub from time to time as well. Like, are these like all born out of the connections you made earlier? How do you reach playing at Tampines Hub?
So there was this group of people that I met from Final One, the first season. Right now I'm partnered with this lady called Jean Cho. She is the second runner-up from the competition. I happen to know them. They called me up. Got together, played for an Esplanade event together. That was when I was 19. Until now, I've been seeing her face since that, but we're doing so much events together.
Okay.
And she has always been my singing partner, for my acoustic singing partner at least lah. And she was the one who got us the gig. You'll be surprised, I've been playing there every month since 2018.
Since 2018 at Tampines Hub?
Correct. Even during COVID period, they were the only one that called us every 1 or 2 months, right? To do live streaming. To stream to the people on YouTube.
Wow.
Even until now, Acid's the guy. Acid, if you're watching this, I actually love you. Thank you so much for trusting and loving us also, I feel. Yeah, and these were really the bonds that I made. Even himself also has given me a lot of events at the side also. And if I would think, people, I have to thank so many for making who I am right now.
Right. Yeah. So just now we were talking about a lot of the connections and how it helped you get to where you are doing Tampines Hub, doing gigs at Tampines Hub. So right now, like, I was thinking, during your early days when you were doing gigs for free, for food, did that help you a lot as well? Because when you're doing things for free, right, I'm sure a lot of people recommend you. Be like, hey, this guy's free. This guy's free. You want to use him? You know, she's free, give him food or what? You know? Did that help like right now to this day?
It's right now there is always a talk about know your worth. Don't let people take advantage of you, that kind of fun stuff. But it's really not that. It's more of like if you yourself feel like you deserve to have this kind of opportunities, right? And if the only way to get opportunities is to get free labor or / free publicity or food, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
At that point of time, yes, because it makes the most sense. Like, who was I in the current market then, a 16-year-old, 17-year-old boy who barely knew what he was doing, who could barely sing properly also, to offer the market with crazy talented people who has credentials, years of experience and all.
Yeah.
And like, to me, it wasn't degrading. To me, it wasn't, it didn't feel like, I didn't know my worth. I felt like I knew exactly what my worth was at that point of time, and it wasn't much. And in order for me, and at that point of time when I was thinking about it, and the one way that was really, very smooth way, the right way, like I felt at that point of time, was to get this experience lah. And I told myself, like I explained to you just now earlier, is that it wasn't just performing and go home. I made sure I stayed. I made sure I talked. I made sure I get context.
Yeah.
The reason why my follower count is on the bigger side is because I know most of my followers. I know who they are. On my Instagram side at least, it is my main point of contact with all my ex contacts in a sense lah. And you'll be surprised that even until now, to the things I've done previously, right, even though they're no longer doing things, I've had them call me back for weddings. I've got them to like, hey, this guy happened to recommend me, and I'm like,
You're the I know a guy.
correct. And it's so nice because like at that point of time, I was nothing. But right now, when someone is actually recommending, right, you know when you're recommended at this set of life, you know that people are willing to pay a certain amount.
Right.
Yeah, and even until now, I'm able to. I have a way of finding the right amount for everyone lah, and that is fair for everything also.
Yeah.
But I would tell you right now, I know out there, especially you all people over here, right? Really, you, and you. If you all are given a chance to take it, don't waste that chance. It is only taken advantage of if you don't make full use of whatever you were given.
Take the opportunities.
Then, correct. If you go there, perform, go home, then you complain, hey, why I never get any performance? Then it's your fault lah. Correct or not? Right? So
yeah, they're nodding.
yeah, good. It's really just that. So make full use of it. Then it will make sense. Don't think you're very good also at the same time. Always know you're learning. And once you know what is happening, right, then you know what your worth is. Because until then, no matter how big you think you are, right, let me tell you again, you're not. Trust. I'm charging 300 for my, for every engagement, right? People are charging 3,000, 30,000 for an engagement of half an hour. Trust, I would know. I got friends. They're earning money. Help me. Call me, please.
They're earning money.
I can sing.
Boy, he can sing, man. So how do you know you were ready to charge people?
I didn't know. I think I met a friend. He's someone from the Island Voices. I got a lot of friends right now. So Island Voices is the group of people who are singing as an a cappella during National Day. The guy name is called Harun. He is my junior, surprisingly. But he is the one that is the most matured person that I've known in life. And he knows self-worth more than anybody else out there. And we've had talks over it. I've shared with him, I confided in him also at the same time on how am I supposed to do this, what. He does it the same way to me also at the same time. And he is also the reason why I have confidence to charge people. Not a lot, but being confident to charge people, right, is a stepping stone. No matter, it could be $10, $20, right? As long as you're charging a small amount, right, you're charging someone already. And then you go for the event, right, then you think about it, does it make sense or not? When you perform, imagine $20, right, for a full set of half an hour or 2 sets of half an hour, right? Then you go home and be like, okay, maybe this is the amount I'm supposed to get. Maybe I should just a bit more so that I can spend, covers my food, covers my drink, covers my transport.
But if you don't even take the opportunity, you never even know.
You never even know. Why? Because you're not charging them, you're not even trying to charge them. You would, because they will always, I understand, they have a budget. I know you guys have a budget.
Hey.
I know. Sorry. Now it's very personal already now. I know you have a budget. Trust me. But everyone will have a budget. Say the budget. At that point of time, I couldn't say no to like a small amount lah.
Yeah.
Because I still need it, ma'am. But right now, at this point of time, if let's say I give you a certain amount, I know my worth already. In the market share, I can give you so much. But if you're still not able to pay for that amount, then if you can find somebody else that can give you something else, go for it. That means it's his plate of food lah, not mine lah. Yeah, because like I wouldn't want to take. Imagine like same thing. If I charge $300 and that guy's only willing to do $100, right? Ain't no way I'm taking an off day to do something $100 worth.
Yeah.
When I could just continue working and get my commissions at work.
Yeah.
And or even better, if I get another opportunity to pay me $300, right? Imagine I agree to the $100, then tomorrow someone comes over and give me $300 instead on the same day.
Yeah.
Stupid, right?
You got to look at your opportunity and judge for yourself whether it's...
Yeah, but you need to know what you're judging first.
Yeah.
So in order for you to do that, you have to understand what you're going through first.
Yeah, at that point.
The early part of my life, right, got me self-aware lah.
Yeah. I think that's great. That's what got you started as well.
Yeah, correct. Everything self-learn one. Learn from friends, learn from all the old-timers lah, of course lah.
Right. So all these connections and all these friends you made along the way, and then free service you did provided
Stepping stone.
strong base for
strong
you.
base lah.
Strong base for yourself. But it's not just because it was free that you provided a strong base. It's because you seek out the opportunities in this free gig that you
it's just out there one. You just have to like say hello only.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised that person will be hiring you for your next event.
Yeah.
But if you don't ask,
Don't have.
the guy nobody will come up to you, hey, I'm gonna hire you for your next event.
Yeah.
No lah,
They don't even know you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna come out and like, hey, you who lah?
They're not gonna be like stumble on your Instagram.
They won't.
It's gonna be so hard.
Yeah, and you have to be the one prompting.
Yeah.
Same thing. You come to the store, you ask for help, they will help. You don't ask for help, you want me to come over and say hello, I also scared.
Yeah, it'd be like,
What if you don't want help?
yeah, what if you're the kind of person like, I don't want to talk to salesperson.
You see?
Then,
Yeah, you wouldn't know until you say hello.
yeah. Right. So, right now, you're playing at Tampines Hub. Is there anything else that you're doing right now?
Right now, I think I've picked up a lot of stuff right now. I don't know when this video is coming up, but on 3rd May, I'll have a performance with Cheryl and Shunji.
Oh.
Yeah, we have full live band performance with the underground scene lah.
Right,
Same thing. That one is random. I just happen to know the person, the drummer, and they just happen to know us.
Yeah, and you happen to know Cheryl from like her walking into your store. Wait, did she ask you questions?
For what?
Like when she walked into your store? The
Okay,
store.
so basically, even better, V Nom Nom was the first one. So V Nom Nom got connected with Shunji first.
Right.
I don't know anything. Matt, so Shunji or Matt comes over and tells me, Raihan, this girl from Twitch asking us go karaoke together.
Hey.
And she'll bring a friend. Okay lah, I say okay lah, let's go lah. Like, why not have fun lah? Then she brought Cheryl down. Then we just say hello lah, and then we go sing lah. So then after that, it became another thing lah.
So now it's like you're doing like an event together.
Right.
Are you planning it yourselves?
No, so basically it's an event by itself. We're planning the performance lah.
Right.
Yeah, we're arranging all the stuff and all. So me and Matt, we're sitting down. Cheryl's doing her originals and all. We're sitting down to make sure it fits the theme of the whole event also. So even for my songs also, we're doing some fun stuff also at the same time. So that's the big one that's happening. Next one is gonna be working with a label. So this is just a cooperation kind of thing, collaborative, fun stuff. So I'll be working with some of the artists over there, doing some videos here and there also. So it's gonna be probably something like this, but I'll be singing and playing the guitar lah, live lah. Yeah, recorded and sent up to YouTube.
Don't plug wrong, no.
I try my best. Anything, if I plug wrong, just scream out.
So when is this project? Is it a project?
Yeah, so the project is already on the way already by itself. We planned it last month. Now we are on the preparation stage.
yeah.
We're planning songs, arrangements and all. We're gonna come and practice soon. We're probably gonna do the videos out by May and probably upload it by June or July.
Wow.
So that's one of the biggest one that's happening, other than the 3rd May one. And I think the biggest one right now for me is original releases.
Right. What?
So the original releases is gonna be the most fun one. And you know what's the best right now? I think I have to thank the Twitch community also at the same time.
Wow. Okay.
This one is really this is the one that's really keeping me going right now. They are my ball of hope right now, you know. I can tell them that I'm not good, right? And they will tell me, right, that I'm good, you know. It's dangerous. And that makes me want to make sure that I live up to them, to their expectations also at the same time. And the reason why I want to do this right now is just because like, while it's still hot, strike the pot while it's still hot, you know, that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know whether it's even right. Yeah, but while it's still burning, while people are still supporting and all right, when I'm still live in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I get to meet like people who are willing to do photos, people who are also willing to do videos at the same time.
So they don't just support you by giving you compliments, they support you by the technical side of things.
Hopefully lah.
Hey!
That's what I'm doing right now today. The reason why I'm here is to get your camera crew.
Okay. They are for hire. The rates.
The rates will be fun lah. So we'll talk about it off stream for sure.
I think they should do for free, bro.
We'll see how lah. I mean, like, if it's a win-win situation, why not? We do it.
Yeah.
But they are the reason why everything's really working really well.
That's good.
And I want to make sure that if everyone is growing, right, and even if I'm growing, everyone is. If there's an opportunity to just grow together, I mean, why not?
Why not help each other?
Yeah, because like right now, I tell you, we're nobodies right now. Yeah. And if we can, I know one thing for sure is that, right, you can only go so far alone. I can trust. You can only go so far. I've learned the art of working in a team. I've learned the art of understanding that being in a group, like with like-minded people, right, will bring you somewhere. And I think the idea of just being with like-minded people is really nice, lah. And supporting each other's craft. Yeah, that's really the best part right now. And if I'm able to, then of course we'll get to see not just an original coming out, a lot of other things with collaborative effort also at the same time. And I'm so excited, and I'm so scared. I'm really so scared because like there is expectation when you put in effort, right? You know, putting yourself expectation alone is fine. You know, if you feel like fine.
But other people work together with you, then there's expectations.
There's a higher expectation. Then you want to do better.
Do better.
Yeah, and of course we always want to do good, lah, right?
Yeah.
But I will always have a part of me reserved to just in case it didn't happen, right? I always want to make sure that we have something else to fall back on, so that we can work on something else and to not give up. So that's the whole idea I have right now in my mind. Other than the originals, everything else coming out, but it's really more like the connections, lah. So that's the one I'm looking forward to right now. I'm right now the most excited for also at the same time.
I think there's a few things that I pick up from what you said. One is the when you work with like-minded people, it's very easy to work. Very easy to work. And it makes your work less like work. It becomes like a hobby.
It's so true.
So it's
so true.
It's so important to find like-minded people to do something.
Correct.
Then the other thing I picked up was your Twitch when you said your Twitch community supported you and you said like it's so dangerous. It sparked something in my thoughts. Like you actually had whatever you learned growing up actually brought you to this point and realized that I shouldn't be too overconfident with what people are telling me, and I should judge myself and be self-aware for what I am as well.
Yeah, and it's really them, I think, because like the recent competition, the recent events that happened in Music 2024, there was a Twitch community event that happened. Really, to me, it's another event. Honest, I'm gonna put it out there. I take events just another event. Why? Because they're just events. They're just performance. I just sing and then I go home. But the one thing that really struck was that the amount of people that came up to me. This was the first performance that I felt singing my originals. That people came out and like they congratulated me, thanked me for doing a good job and all. And now that I have people in the community now, just looking forward to see what I can give up and just giving me really sweet words of like encouragement and all, right? It's a different kind of like a confidence, you know? It's a confidence with a whole group of people that I don't want to disappoint them anymore. Like I'm not the best, but with you all, right, I feel like
I can do something.
I can be confident enough to do something, even though if it's too hard, I feel I can pull it off.
I mean, it's very good to have a wholesome community like that backing you. So, looking forward to all of these events. All the event on 3rd May, the collaboration with A-Label, and new songs coming out. Oh wait,
What's up?
Is there any teasers for the new songs?
Oh my god, you all want to listen?
You have?
I do have. It's a demo piece that I have recorded.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how should I do that. So this one is gonna be the pre-chorus to the chorus. The previous 4 songs that I've released out is about this girl that I fell in love with. 4 songs, insane! I wrote 4 songs. What the hell, bro?
More breakup, more songs.
Yeah, but it was nice. But that life has already passed. I've already moved on and everything else. Now I'm at this point of time where I've put in so much effort by myself, and what this song is really gonna be about my friends. For those of my friends out there, I want you all to know that even though I've been busy and all, I'm still around. And if you all ever need me, right, I want you to know that I'm still available. You just have to come and say hello.
Call in, bro.
So this song is called Keep Holding On.
Okay.
It sounds like this. So let me in and turn on the walls, my dear. It's time to run away from your fears. I know that you're hurt, so just don't let me go. that's how it's gonna sound like. You know, probably not gonna sound like this. Who knows?
Oh yeah. We're still in the midst of production, right? So you never know.
I could just change my mind and like change the whole song to something else. You know.
Maybe like something like that.
To start. Yeah.
Right. That's a nice song, man. It sounds like because you told me that it's about your old friends and like how they never contact. Sounds like they might be in a hurtful place and they don't know who to talk to and they can talk to you.
Right, that's really them. It's really and I think the really turning point I shared with you guys about the guy that I had that was deaf pianist. So I think the reason why this song was done out also was because like we found out after our May performance together, our Esplanade outdoor performance together, right? A month after that, he was diagnosed with cancer.
Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he had to go for immediate surgery to take him out lah. In a sense lah.
Did it work out?
It's right now it's still on the safe side, hopefully. But this song was done when he was. I wrote the song at night with another song also. I wrote 2 songs lah.
Okay.
So I wrote them in hopes that if he wakes up lah, right? Thank God he did lah. That he'll be able to keep going on because the song is keep holding on. It's to make sure that he knows that people are around him and I'm personally here to always be there if he needs me and to not give up. Really, it's really the song is just about not give up. And if you are right, let me be there to make sure you don't. So yeah.
So that's a very good, beautiful song, man.
Yeah.
I really like how you put in music.
Trying my best.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good lah. It feels really nice because now everybody else can relate. Yeah, it's not just me anymore. Because the previous songs were just myself, and I in that delusion. Was it?
That the Lulu state.
The Lulu, you know? Yeah. But now I'm in this position where I can be a bit more useful to everyone else. So yeah, that's it lah.
Right. I think maybe we could end off with a closing message. If you have a message for like the people who are watching,
I do. I think y'all out there. Look at you. Okay. I think right now times are hard. If the one thing that I really want to tell everyone right now is right. If you ever feel like today is your hardest day, right? Then today is your hardest day lah. Because tomorrow can never be as bad as today. So keep on trying, keep on striving. Trust me, you can do this. I trust. And if you really cannot write, call a friend. Find me at BigDaddyRai96 on Instagram. Drop me a DM. And we'll work out what we can from there. Trust me, you're in love. Even if you think you're not, you are. Stay safe, okay? I love you.
Alright everybody, thanks to BigDaddyRai for joining us today. Yes, that was a beautiful story, beautiful ending message as well.
Thank you so much.
And we hope for all the best for you and looking forward to all your music, man.
Hey, and to you too, man. All the best with all the kind of fun stuff in life.
Yeah, let's
man.
go. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry. Oh, the natto really killing me, no. I think it's actually now, the fermentation, right, is happening.
Bro, it's
All
pure
over,
protein.
bro.
Healthy guts, healthy
It's really
life.
fermented. It's pure protein. You'll have a nice shit tonight.
Oh no.
Bro, so smooth.
I will tell you all, okay, if it happens, I'll be like,
You just message us tonight.
Yeah, I will.
Bro, shitting, pain.
I just see y'all in my chat already.
Send photo of your poop.
Hey, you like this kind of stuff, man. You know I will